Hey, what's going on? This video is for those of you who have been struggling with trying to lose weight for years. And so I'm gonna give you a handful of things that are gonna not only help you, but I'm gonna show you how I help random strangers who step into my training facility or I work with online that consistently get consistent results over and over and over again. Hey, so hang tight, it's coming to you. Hey, by the way, I'm Coach Ramiro. I'm your AFC, Ageless Fit Coach. I've been doing fitness at the time of this video for over 41 years. Started when I was 12 with 0 examples, but what I had was a desire to want to get better. And so I want to show you stuff that I've been working, not only just in my life, but the random strangers that I work with over and over and over again. Here's the deal. Here's what I know. People who show up, they show up not because they're excited about working out. People show up because there's some kind of pain in their life. They may be tired, they have no energy, they lack motivation, they don't like the confidence, the way they feel, their clothes is getting bigger, and they're consistently not where they want to be with their fitness, their health, and their life. So I want to encourage you that you have everything in you to succeed. Like at the time of this video, I'm making this video right now, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Like who's motivated at 5 o'clock in the morning? Right? And so you probably, if you are, hey, fantastic. But it's a struggle sometimes. But you do is your goals are bigger than your excuses and you get up and you get going. And so I show up here early every morning because I know that this is where I get a moment of clarity. So the first thing I want you to know is if you want to succeed with your fitness goals, you have to have some clarity in your life. You have to really know what you want, right? If it's just weight, you're chasing, weight's going to come, weight's going to go. It's going to be like the wind to the right or to the left, and you're going to go in whichever way the wind is blowing today. And so if you're only operating on how you feel, and you're not rooted in principles, because at the end of the day, you have to be rooted in something that's gonna make you better. So my first tip is, man, get some clarity. What do you want? Right? When you know what you want, now you make a decision. That is the very second thing that you need to do. You know, those go really together. You get some clarity and you make a decision on what you want with your life. And so let's just assume you wanna lose some weight, right? How do you lose weight? Like I've worked with people, I've never lost a pound a day in my life. I've weighed exactly the same for over 3 decades. Why? Because I've mastered the habits of being healthy. And actually I say this one statement all the time, man, I can eat whatever I want and never gain any weight. And I've held true to that for almost 4 decades, 3.5, 4 decades here. And why? Because there are some fundamental truths when it comes to weight loss. And it starts in here. It's your beliefs. Right? This is like the person who quit smoking, boom, just like that. How do they do it? Might have been smoking for 20 years and all of a sudden, boom, they just stop. Well, here's why. They made a decision and they made it a must. And so if you make it a must in your life, instead of a should, I should work out, I should eat healthy, I should exercise, I should take care of myself, and I should. Guys, don't should all over yourself. Here's what you want to do is you want to make it a must and just decide that you're going to do it. This is non-negotiable. So there are going to be some negotiable things. I call it your core 4. Your faith, your family, your finance, your fitness. You make those 4 things non-negotiable in your life. And I'm telling you, here's what happens. When it's a must, it's gonna get done, all right? In the early days, I would wear running shorts. Like when I was a teenager, I'd wear my running shorts underneath my jeans. And then I'd be at a buddy's house, it'd be 8, 9 o'clock at night. I'd take off and he'd like, dude, where you going? I said, man, I'll go for a run. He said, why? He said, man, this day's not gonna end before I go exercise. I made it a must a long time ago. And when I was 12 years old, I made a decision that exercise was gonna be part of my life with 0 examples. Here's the deal. You got billions of examples of people having success in front of you. I had 0 examples. My dad died when I was 3 years old. Mom had a 9th grade education. There was nobody telling me you had to be healthy and exercise. This is mid 80s. And so think about this. In the 80s, nobody was talking about working out all the time, make it part of your healthy lifestyle. And so for me, it was really simple. I saw something that made a difference in my life. I found value in it. I did it. And when you do it, it becomes a pleasure. And when it's a pleasureful, it becomes a habit. And when it's a habit, you want to do it often. And since it's a good habit, this is something you want to continue to keep doing over the course of your life. And so the problem is we do a lot of bad habits. And so what are your bad habits right now? Put it in the comment section right now. What's holding you back from losing the weight? What's stopping you? Like there's something that's stopping you from losing weight. Or maybe you lose the weight and then down the road you gain it all back. This isn't about just losing weight, guys. This is about having a lifestyle and maintaining a healthy lifestyle over the course of your life. So what I promote is something that's sustainable long-term. Certainly, there's gonna be a lot of fads in the middle. I've never got on the wave of any fads. Get rooted in principles. And I'm telling you, when you make fitness part of your everyday lifestyle, something that you're gonna do is non-negotiable, attached with healthy eating, mindfulness, getting up, being grateful, prayer. There's a handful of things that you could do. So I've already given you two right out the gate. Is clarity and making a decision. The next one is, guys, you got to take action. Man, that's literally what it boils down to. You got to start moving today. And so you might not know where to start, or you might not have the ability, or you might be a little trapped. But what are some things that you can do right now? I want you to be thinking, well, man, what can I do, Coach? Well, simple. Like, you tell me, put in the chat, what can you do so that you can get going, so that you can improve your health and improve your life? All right, I'll give them to you though. One, you can start eating healthier. All right, it doesn't cost much. The fact is, eating healthier is less expensive than eating unhealthy. Here's how I can validate that. We spend billions of dollars every year to be unhealthy with medical costs. You're gonna pay now, you're gonna pay later, man. Pay the little extra now to have good food. All right, maybe you can't afford it. Hey, beans and rice and beans, some fresh fruit. Keep it simple. All right, that doesn't cost anything. A bag of beans costs 79 cents. All right, a bag of fruit costs $2. All right, keep it simple. All right, contrary to what people say, it's got sugar. Screw that, man. I eat 15 pieces of fruit every single day, and smoothies and my food and juices. I mix it all up. Somehow it's going in my body. Remember, you want foods that are loaded with antioxidants, and the number one food group that you can find that in are in fruits. So contrary to what people believe, fruit fear, that's not real. All right, what's real is get rooted in good nutrition, exercise daily, but most importantly, have this mindset and stay connected to a higher source, because that's going to be your driving source. When you don't feel like doing it, there's going to be something inside your will that's going to get you motivated. Right? That's the thing that you want to hold on to, because every day you're going to get up and you're going to decide, man, I need this in my life. How do you do it? All right, there's two ways to do it. Figure it out on your own, or do what you're doing right now. Watch somebody who's been doing it consistently and helping randoms of strangers have high level success consistently over time. And I'm telling you, if you just master 2 or 3 of these principles that I'm sharing with you, you can have an arsenal of ammunition against life, because it's gonna come at you in 500 different directions. All you wanna do is prepare yourself, making good food choices, waking up daily, exercising daily, but more importantly, like I said, start with your mindset. Just make a decision that your life is meaningful. Those are 3 things that you could do right now that get the needle moving. What's holding you back? You have everything in you to have high level success, lose the weight, improve your health, and ultimately improve your life. If you want some help, don't hesitate. Type method, I'll send you my AFC program and get started. And I'll encourage you every step of the way. Anyhow, get back to the video here. Let me know what you need some help with. Put in the comment section, and I'd be happy to give you some insight on adding value to your life. Guys, I'm Coach Ramiro. Make today amazing. Make it great. Go get whatever you're in pursuit of. But most importantly, work on you, man. You're the best investment in your life. Start with you, get better, and never quit. I believe in you guys. Take care.